Hey guys, good morning. Ryan here, One Source Home Solutions. Today we are at 717 Creek Ridge Court in Temple, Georgia. Here to do a few repairs. A little bit about this roof. We did some documentation on pipe boots, the back of the shingles, and dated this to be a 20-year-old shingle. Of course, it's an architectural. I know you personally haven't been on this roof. The ladder assist was out here. We met that guy, super great guy. Agreed with the scope, with the amount of the 20 shingles that they allotted for. We agree with that. We did run into a few snags with those repairs that we'll document here in this video in just a second. But again, a little bit about this roof. I know you haven't walked it. We got tons of, you can see here where someone has added a tarp at some point and nailed this in. We've got tons of additional shingles with these nails. We also have some nail pops going on. Wind damage pretty much all over. We got mechanical damage. We got granular loss. We got a little bit of everything on this older roof. As you know, the older they get a little more brittle and a little harder to work with. So we tried to do a few repairs on the front and running into the same issue, so we stopped. Then we wanted to document it with a video. So again, if you'll watch this video and see what you think. What we did, we're keeping this pretty elementary, just showing the box here that we're working in. What we did is outlined this shingle. We found a very great match. We're happy with the color. Homeowner's happy with the color. We outlined this shingle so you'll know exactly where we're working. A lot of people just look at this filled piece of the shingle and think that, you know, that's all this is, but they don't realize there's all this other part that goes under these additional layers here. So anyways, just kind of show you the area that we will be working. We sort of got a controlled area over here. Everything's stuck. These are sealed, stuck. There's no additional damage here. You know, like I said, all these keys are really good shape. So this can be our, what we call our controlled area. This is the area that we're working here in our little sandbox, so to speak. So this gives you an idea of what we've got to touch here. So anyways, we're going to start out. This is the shingle we're going to replace here with the X. We have to locate the fasteners, so we'll work from the left to the right. It's easier to usually start on the edge of these shingles instead of trying to start in the middle. So we want to just break this seal free as gentle as we can. Again, it's a 20-year-old shingle, so we want to be super gentle. And we want to just lift this up enough to locate our fasteners in our subject shingle. So we're going to slide under. We located our first fastener. Definitely overdriven, a little high nail, but you know, not everyone's great. All right, we located our other fastener, and again, super gentle. We're using this flat bar. It's our tool of choice. It's got a nice, good edge. It gets under the shingles without, you know, being too aggressive. Helps us, we locate these fasteners, then we pull them. That was the second nail. Here's our third nail here. Third nail, fourth nail's here. As you'll see, this shingle will not slide out, taking out the fasteners in this row here. So this lets you know why we have to get in this part of this shingle here. There's additional fasteners when this shingle was nailed down that go into our shingle. So now we have to locate those fasteners. We have to break the seal. Again, working from left to right. Being super careful. Don't want to tear them. Super slow. Now we're locating these fasteners. Again, left to right. And you look here, just this quick, you see how we're going up 2 to 3 inches. Look at our keys. So just already, and remember our controlled area. We're locating fasteners. Nail number 1. Fastener number 2. Not the greatest of nail patterns I've ever seen, but not a big deal. A little bit about myself too while we're doing this. I've been in this industry for over 20 years. I've probably completed thousands of repairs, thousands of replacement in my time. I actually enjoy doing repairs. Doesn't bother me at all. I'd consider myself a expert in the industry. Kind of been there, done that, seen it all. Last fastener. Now we will have a shingle. Voila, comes free. So you'll see our nails we talked about. There's the original nails there. No big deal. That's the upper nails that hit. Reason it wouldn't come out after we pulled the first. A little bit of mat transfer. Not the end of the world. Another thing I want to show you, if you'll pan over here, cameraman, what do we notice here that we don't see? There's no felt. There's absolutely no underlayment on this. So right here at this moment, I would stop. Someone cut a corner. Again, a guy with 20 years experience. I like to provide the best warranty available. Word of mouth is how I get these jobs. We have come in behind another contractor. Here we are. Got to shoot them straight. I can't do a quality repair without having the proper underlayment. Same goes with the shingle manufacturer. There's no warranty given without proper underlayment. For the sake of the video, we're here now. We'll slide this shingle in. I think it's a great color match considering. We'll get it lined up, and as you notice, it does hang over. It's a lot longer than our other shingle. So we definitely have a field issue there. You can see the overlap. So we would technically need to trim that. And if we want to look here, just from us barely lifting this shingle 2 inches, if you'll notice the creases here, all these keys are completely come loose. And again, remember our controlled area. All these keys, you can zoom in on that, all these keys are stuck. This is our control area. So we went from controlled to now this additional. That's no swiping, no wiping. That's natural, just working on it. I mean, you see the granules falling like a waterfall. We haven't even put the nails in yet. So now we like to use the magnetic hatchet. Industry tool, been around for many, many years. So it'll show you sort of a little bit about where this needs to be. So this white line here is our guide. This is the strike zone. This is where the fasteners will need to go. Again, starting from left to right, you see this is about where this shingle needs to be. This nail does not need to go in at an angle like this. It has to be here to give a flush head so it doesn't cut through the shingle. So again, we're going to be about right here. First fastener in, we're required to do 5. Got to get in that strike zone. That's 3. Number 4, again, we're here. That wasn't very good, was it? Last nail on the end. Alrighty, now remember we pulled the nails from here, so now we got to lift this and get these fasteners back in. Slight issue I've seen, of course, as you know, we pulled the nails. We have some holes. When these nails pull through, we have pull through. Cody, can you zoom in on this? You see these pull. Here's a better one. So see this pull through? This shingle's completely torn and broke. See here? So that head will never fasten. So we're going beside that. When we have a wind-driven rain and it's blowing in, that's the entry point. So again, working left to right. Same. Here. Last nail. All right, so now let's talk about it. We've got our new shingle nailed in. We fastened this. We did have a little bit of mat transfer. It's not the end of the world, but look at the granular loss that we have here. If you want to zoom in on all these keys, every single key has been disrupted. This shingle is completely creased across here. Every single key is creased. So therefore, again, 20-year veteran, it's my duty to show you guys the burden of proof of why this roof is not repairable. So here's our burden of proof. There's no one that can deny the fact that this roof is not repairable. So again, we ran into the same issues in the front. Please watch this video. Let us know what you think. Get back with us. Thank you very much. Have a good day.